Hello everyone, today we're playing Chad Season 4, Episode 9. I'll put the episode name in the title. This is the final episode of this season. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Anyways, let's get into this video. Um, so, um, you should watch the other episodes to know what happened. Anyways, Chad and his friends, they come home, their parents wonder how they made that much money, and um, they told them the truth, which really made them angry. And then, but since they made their money themselves, they kind of had either way. Donald and Lance's parents spanked them hard. They child abused them. They mistreated their kids a lot because their fathers were alcoholics and their moms didn't really were neglected. Anyways, they then um Donald and Lance also thought they should get revenge by killing their own parents and then later killing Chad. However, Lance and his family were gonna move to Leafinda. Now, Leafinda is my fictional version of Canada. Anyways, Lance and his family moved to Leafinda, and then Chad is devastated. Even though Donald still insists on continuing his journey, but he also still plans on killing his own parents for what they've done to him. And Chad also his mom insists of controlling him, treating him like a slave, and then this leads to his mom's guy, she gets mistreated by her own kids and still all of that. So then Chad goes to bail out his father, Michael, from jail because there was he did get arrested in the previous episode and all of that. Now his family does forgive Michael for what he's done and decides to give him another chance. And then everything goes back to normal. This is not it though. This is only half of this episode. So moving on. Then Chad is also planning to kill Ignacio because he's breaking some rules of nowhere. So he decides to get an axe. He also decides to put on some sunglasses, and then he goes there. He also sets some traps, and then Hector and Eduardo also look, but then they watch in horror as their father slash uncle dies. Hector and Eduardo wish he was back alive and all of that. Now, this whole season, some of this was in Chad's mind. He was thinking about the mistakes that he made as a child and his own father's mistakes as well. So he wishes things were back to normal. And this season in Chad's mind is also set after Chad season 2. Now, this is not exactly in his mind, but his memories that he thought back in 1996. Now, one thing to note is that Chad is 6 during Winkins season 1, episodes 1 through 4. He's 18 in Winkins season 1, episodes 5 to 9, and then he's 33, 36, and he dies at 36 in the main Chad series. Now, the series is going to continue beyond this, and I really hope this season, the next season gets better. Now this season was kind of short on season 3. Season 3 still remains the longest season, but season 5 will get even longer than that season. Now I'm gonna get to the final minute of this episode. And also another thing about this episode is that um, Chad also reminds himself like during like his young adult days, whenever he was still with Donald and stuff like that. Donald used to be a cop and he was a soldier. They had a good friendship with each other. Chad treats him like a best friend compared to his other friends. Sure, he had other friends, but he treated Donald and Timothy Rogers, which is the base commander, like his best friends. Now, okay, this is I like the end of this video. As season 5 arrives on July 11th and will end sometime before July 20th. And by the end of this summer, the whole chat series will come to an end with its sixth and final season. I hope I can get this series done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, that's your opinion. I respect it. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.